All right, Preneurs, running an efficient business is very important. Well, today we have your top 6 activities that can kill your productivity. Let's get right into it. Welcome back, Preneurs. I think today's conversation is going to help any business owner, any leader, any entrepreneur that wants to go to the next level to make sure that what they're doing on a daily basis is really not actually killing their efficiency to make sure they're productive to their business goals. So let's get right into it. I have 6 for you. All right, the first one is getting lost on social media. Now think about all the apps we have, right? You know, all these social media platforms. So TikTok, are you dancing too much on there right now? Are you on Instagram, right? Are you on Facebook? Are you on LinkedIn? You know, are you on Snapchat? Are you on, Clubhouse? There's so many different platforms to get on. And once you're getting on each one of them, like, have you tracked how long you actually stay on them? Like, I remember just getting on YouTube and I'm like, well, again, the whole YouTube's like the next video. I look up, I'm like, I've been on here for 2 hours, what happened? All right. So that could literally be killing your productivity. You might actually have great intentions of getting on that platform saying, I'm going to do some marketing for my business. I'm going to advertise, I'm going to do these different things, but then you get caught, right, with that one picture, then you get caught with that one video, and then you start going on and on and on. So is that hurting your business? You do not want to get lost on there. So really track and check. The cool thing with the iPhone, I know this probably happens on Android too, it actually tells you how much screen time you have. It actually tells you how many apps you've been on and how long you've been on that for yourself. You want to really see if those times you're on social media, is it really efficient? Are you really advancing your business by being on social media, or are you just kind of just wasting time, kind of just watching, right? So that could actually be killing your productivity. Number 2 is sitting down all day. Okay, so that was one of my problems. I would go in the office and I would sit down and literally we'd be doing business appointments, Zoom meetings, all these different board meetings are happening all the time. People come in my office and I look and I've been like, dang, like I did barely even eat. I've been sitting down in the same spot like this, right? Bad posture, all this different stuff, locked in like this for hours. So I got a recommendation to get a desk. And not just a regular desk that keeps me sitting down. I got a desk to be able to actually raise where I get to stand up. So I get to move my desk up and down. It actually helped me tremendously. Why? Because now I'm able to move. And all right, so I'm able to stand up. Energy's different. My body's different. Posture's different. I can sit down when I want to. So if you're sitting down all day, it really can hurt you, all right, and can kill your productivity because you start staying in one position and you can really start losing energy and it really start affecting you in different ways. So that's number 2. Number 3 is never leaving your comfort zone. Okay, there's a saying that if you stay in your comfort zone, you can never grow. You never grow with your comfort in, right? That's why it's called growing pains. You want to be able to have that. So if you're in your comfort zone, what is that for yourself? Maybe you sat down in your house in a nice comfy chair that you put in and you just like stay there all day. Like that's actually going to hurt your productivity. So you never want to position yourself to always lock yourself in that comfort zone because you're not growing in that. So what is that for you? You might have to write that down and say, like, what is that really for me right now? Like what is my escape that I kind of get lost in a little too much? And is it really not really helping me productive in my business? That was one of the big problems for me. I was like, man, like I get lost in this one seat in my room, right? And I get to escape and I'm like, man, I've been here for a little bit too long. And it's actually killing my productivity. I had some goals and some targets to knock out, but I got caught here, right? So what is it for you? You got to find that out. Number 4 is always aiming for perfection. This was a big issue for me, right? Because I wanted my whole team to think I was perfect, right? Like somehow I walked on water or something like that. And that's not just ever going to be true. Okay. All right. So what I want you to understand is there's no such thing as perfection. You're actually setting yourself up for failure. Your expectations are too high. So therefore that is literally where disappointment's going to kick in because there's no such thing as a perfect leader, a perfect entrepreneur, a perfect anyone. So if you're looking for that, you're literally, again, you're setting yourself up for major failure because there's no such thing. Only progress is going to happen. So always aiming for perfection. Yes, you're always going to need to aim for it. Just understanding that perfection is never literally going to happen, but you can progress to making sure that you are growing your business efficiently. Okay, another one is not sleeping enough. Now, are we saying sleep all day? No, not at all. But enough is very important. Why? Because you need to re-energize yourself. And if you just keep running, you're literally going to burn yourself out. All right, so you want to really be able to make sure that you have enough so that you're the full energy self, so that when you're ready to give your business the time it needs, you're giving it the full energy so it can be able to be productive. But this can really kill you for not getting enough sleep, because now you're entering your business, in the hours that you have set time to do it, and now you're literally not really focused, right? The worst thing you can do is not give your best to the things that you said your dreams and goals want. And I think your dreams and goals deserve a lot more. That brings to our last one, which is over analyzing everything. That means you're pretty much not making a lot of decisions, because every decision you make, you overanalyze it. You make things a lot deeper than they have to be. Sometimes a decision only takes 5 seconds, but instead of taking 5 seconds, you're taking 50 minutes on the same decision. You still haven't made a decision on it. You're still thinking about it as we speak right now, because you're overanalyzing. Okay, so learn how to make quicker decisions. We actually did a video on that as well. You can definitely check it. It'll probably pop up so that you can make sure that you're making quicker decisions and stop overanalyzing everything, because it can really be killing your productivity. So Preneurs, these are your 6 top things that I believe that can literally kill your efficiency for where you want your business to be at right now to where you want it to go. And I believe if you are able to, again, look at these, really be able to take an account for yourself and say, which one of these is really affecting me right now, and how can I get better? How can I not be so much lost in social media right now? How can I be able to control that time frame and be efficient? How can I position myself not to sit down all day so I'm locked in and my posture is good so I have a lot of energy when I'm doing my calls or I'm doing my appointments? How to make sure that I'm not always stuck in my comfort zone a little too long, that I'm able to get in my comfort zone for a little bit, but actually escape out of that because it's actually hurting me. How about always aiming for perfection? Understand there is no perfection. Going all the way to sleeping, make sure I have efficient sleep, okay, so that I have the most energy when it's time for me to be in my business, and making sure I'm making quicker decisions. If I'm doing that, I know my business is going to take off. So please tag another entrepreneur. Go ahead and tag another leader, another business owner, someone again that just wants to develop themselves. Someone that says, you know what, I'm ready to be able to increase my productivity, and make sure that you're increasing 1% daily so we can help you increase your profit, your passion, and your purpose. If you do that, you will have the best Preneur life. We'll see you guys on the next one.